Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Here's Penix to throw. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Penix on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So that brings up second down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for in the call sheet.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
the incomplete pass. Here comes 2nd and 10. Again, McCarthy to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Patriots take over as he records the 40th interception of his career. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman 1 time that game.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Going to the ground again on 1st. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give them a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it.
Touchdown, New England. The Patriots parlay the interception into points. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots take a 3-possession lead. Now is York to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Oh no, they get him yet again! Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And he's going to score. It's a pick 6 for New England.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tail on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Patriots make it a 24-point ball game. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
First down, and they go right back to it. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Bernardo Green with that tackle.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Right back to Pacheco. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Patriots into the dime. Third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Going deep here for the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. And the Patriots will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Caught out left. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They're going play fake with Penix. This is a heater going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
You're good on the point after. And the Patriots grow their lead yet again. On now is York to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19. Ready.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
The second down run by Pacheco. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Keely Ringo making the play.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
60 vices. 60 vices.
He's going to throw this one. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. And 2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Penix now on 1st down. He puts some juice on a deep, big game downfield. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one splits the uprights, and the Patriots continue piling on to this lead. Now is York to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Trap 50, trap 50.
They'll throw to start the drive. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Come on. Set. 60 even, 60.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready? 19, 18. Cup 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Penix here from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
3rd down, it's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 30-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive.
Ready? Ready?
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ready up.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hey. Go.
They'll stick with the ground game here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
19.
Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
19 Lions. Ready, ready?
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Back to throw now. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Five still to go here. This is second down. Running left with Pacheco. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Start. 70 Lions. Seven Pirates. Curve 19. Curve 19.
Looking in the air here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Crackle 80.
They kick the running back in motion. They're going to try to throw for it. That finds Bish, complete. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
We've set it down from 37.
60. Let's go. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Let's go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Finds a seam down the middle. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins cut into the lead by another point.
Dolphins 14.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Running with I should probably start a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got a chip. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bill. All the books TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm ready.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on, set! 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle! Let's go!
Give now to the running back. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Set! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger! 70 range.
He'll work against the blitz. Hits him on the out route. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Set! 60 Bison, 60 Bison! Hook!
To the air with Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
60 Bobcat! Let's go now! Cougar 19! Ready?
2nd and 10, Penix to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. Tackle made at the 47.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Penix throwing, 3rd and 2. That one complete to Pitts. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
That's good.
It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Right up the gut. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go! Hawks, set, take over!
Back-to-back carries here. And he has this down to the 34. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Buffalo 18! Here we go, set! Viking 18! Dragon 60! Ready?
Penix now to throw. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots trying to end this before the final quarter. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Get it.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Has room into the secondary. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins still need a lot more as they shrink the deficit. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Dolphins take 7 points off the deficit. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed will put 6 on the board for the offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Set up. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Set up.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go now. 70 Rangers. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 18 Rebel. 18 Rebel.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Penix on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a New England 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go, shot. Nike 18. Check go.
Penix looking to pass. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, Penix. To the left side and reeled it. Oh, he loses the football. And the Dolphins got it. So they do take over after the fumble, Brock, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Ready. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Ready up.
Setting him on the dive. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Dolphins who have the ball, hoping they can flip the script because this game has been a nightmare for them so far.
Got it. Ready.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. It's Pacheco again. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. It's a gain of 4 there. And that is a Dolphins first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
No gain on the play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Ready.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready. Back to 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Pass play now. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
70 Lions. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Another carry for him. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Well, that play right there, that one is wide linemen. They run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile, big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs can go do their job.
And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline.
And the Dolphins are going to get to him, and he is dropped. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 37-yard line.
The The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. 79 Broncos.
Airing it out to start this drive. Action made with his running back. This is Cam Scatterboot. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They get 23 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Hits his running back. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
7 Pirates, 7 Cowboys.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he gets this forward to the 19. 2nd down now. They need 7.
Hawk 70, trap 60, trap 60. Hawk 70, Hawk go.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down.
Let's go. Warriors 70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Wilson and Devo's got it. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line.
52. Dolphins 34.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. Dumps this underneath to Taylor. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
From the gun, Taylor. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Rocco 80.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots looking like they'll start this season with a win. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's a New England 1st down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Finds the in route complete. And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
65, Cat. 65. Come on. Set, go.
They're going to pass it here. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Penix is going to throw again. Throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 5-yard line.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
And again, it's Penix. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And now it's 3rd and short.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the 1st.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots put up even more points in a win. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. York tacks on that extra point. And the Patriots tack on 7 more to their lead.
Dolphins 34.
On now is York to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger.
Throwing from the gun here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Bernardo Green on coverage.
Gravity Lions. Cougar 19.
They're going play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Hawk 70.
So this is a win for the Patriots. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.